Alrighty, howdy y'all. Hope y'all having a fantastic day. Today we've got chest, back, and shoulders. So we are nearing the end of school. I've got an exam on Tuesday of next week, and then we're all done. And then I think the only big thing we've got going on in terms of last things we're doing here in Australia before we head back to the US is going camping at the Blue Mountains, and we haven't planned anything for that yet, so we'll see what ends up happening. If it ends up happening, hopefully it does. If not, fallback might be going to the Great Barrier Reef again, or yeah, we'll figure something out. There's the government shutdown going on right now, and I just really hope that that doesn't delay our flights to get back home, because I'd really like to be home for Thanksgiving, but we'll just have to kind of play by ear and see what happens. So workout shirt that we are rocking for today is the white Gymshark one. Yeah, I don't think I got the light blue shorts on today, so I don't really think anything else matches. And one thing I really can't wait to get rid of is that little kind of fold almost there. Like if it could just be straight down, instead of a little fat, Still working on it. So I've been doing cardio on my rest days on Thursday, and I burned 561 calories on cardio. I take it a bit easier, so it takes a bit longer, but I also, since it is a rest day, technically I don't want it to be as intense. So yeah, but besides that, we're also rocking a new shaker cup as my last one broke. It is now pink, and of course we're going to be using good old Rise, Sour Blue Raz. Yep. And yeah, it's almost, it's a little past 7, and let's go ahead and see y'all. I'm gonna get going to the gym, and I will see y'all at the gym. Alrighty, well, as soon as I'm starting off this chest, back, and shoulder day, my foot has fallen asleep, so that's nice. Gotta love the tinglies in the feet. Now, incline barbell bench, gotta love it. It's probably one of my favorite workouts, and I was just kind of thinking about it, sure, I'm not moving as much as I normally do, as often as I used to. However, I was thinking about it, I'm below 80, because I believe this is 85 kilos. I am now 79 and a half kilos. So I'm moving more than I weigh for reps on incline, so I mean, I'll take it on a cut. I've been thinking about that a lot recently, how obviously on a cut, as you lose weight, you're gonna you have the possibility of not regressing, but just not moving quite as much weight due to not having as many carbs in your muscles and all that good stuff. And this is a great way to look at it, because obviously, I mean, I'm not moving as much, but the ratio from body weight to weight I'm moving is still going up. So even if the weight itself isn't going up. So it was just kind of nice to think about. I've also thought about that with bench press and whatnot. But I think that's something that, especially now that I'm doing I know I keep bringing a full, true cut, now that I'm doing it properly, it is something that it's wow, towards the end of my workouts, I am gas. Now I'm a lot more tired at the end of my workouts. I still like the length of my workouts and how many workouts I do in a day, so I don't plan on changing that anytime soon, but I definitely feel that, yeah, you really got to push through the end of that workout, that's for sure. But next we did some seated cable rows. Wow. I did some seated cable. I've also noticed that a lot. I tend to say we have done that, as in a group. Sometimes I'm there with my buddy, but even then we usually don't always do the same workouts. We just start with some of the same and then move on. But anyways, next up, some seated chest press. Now there's a lying down seated chest press machine that I would love to use. I've seen it in maybe a Jeff Nippard video or something, but I saw it's you're doing bench press, barbell bench, but it's a machine and you're laying down and you do it. And I really want to try that out, but I haven't found a gym anywhere that I can access that has that, unfortunately. It's so weird. You see all those crazy machines online, but I swear I never see them in person. I just got lucky enough, apparently, while I've been in Australia, my gym at the university back in America has added the shoulder assisted hack squat machine, and that's my favorite leg workout. I think it's one of the best quad exercises you can do, and they just added that to the gym, so I'm going to be really excited to get back and do those. I'm also going to have to talk about recording back at uni, because they don't allow it in the gym, so we'll see what ends up happening with the videos. But anyways, moving on, we did some cable face pulls. I like to kind of vary this with the back exercises I'm doing. Sometimes I'll just do a higher up row, or I'll do these. I think it's good to kind of be intermingling them, switching them around, just for a little bit of that variety, kind of like a 3 and 1 or 2 and 2. So like in a month, doing 2 face pulls and 2 of a high row works out pretty well. I honestly think like it's a lot more fun to varietize. Like the difference in workouts, unless it's like some whack workout, really isn't going to be that much. So as long as you're like going hard and making sure that the intensity is at the right interval, like there's no reason you could just be doing like a different workout every day, as long as it's not like a goofy workout, you know, like as long as it's, because there's those workouts that are like, oh, clearly this is still like a good workout and is viable anytime you want to do it, and then there's also like the goofy ones. So I can't clarify because I can't even think of any of the goofy ones right now, but you know what I mean. So, and then did some of the, and last push day, the most recent push day, when I was talking about how I went from just doing the one-sided lateral raises to the chest supported ones, those are the ones I just meant. I like those a lot more than the side ones. I know I like the side ones for like half a month, but I don't know, they're a little awkward. Also, don't mind the nip slip. Yeah. One thing I really look forward to in this cut. Oh, well, before I get there, also, it's really nice to be able to be back and doing shoulder press. I haven't been able to do it for a little bit. I think I could control it a little better, going a little bit fast there, but I was just really happy that I was able to do it. I apologize for any, like, you know, it's not, I don't really think it's anything I need to apologize for, but, like, some of my workout shirts are a bit smaller on me than I would like them to be. Obviously, that's why I'm cutting down. I bulked really like heavy for my size, like, and that's why right now my progress just feels like slow and gradual. But I got up to 215 pounds on my peak bulk, and I'm only 5'6", and now I'm down to about what is 79 and a half kilos. I'm just under 180, I believe, in pounds right now, just under 180. So I'm still like, I still got a long way to go. I still got at least 20 pounds I want to cut off, at least. So, well, yeah, around 20-ish. So, but yeah, I tried cutting up the posing a little bit. I don't know if you guys think that the posing is long. I mean, I try not to take too long. Also, I've been noticing a lot, and I've noticed it before too, I just haven't really brought it up, that my clips aren't the greatest quality. I'm gonna look at, like, because I feel like this, like right now, this voiceover is pretty decent quality, but like the clips in the gym are like kind of grainy sometimes. And I don't know if it's because maybe the light level in the gym is affecting how much my camera's able to take in and then turn into a higher resolution. So if that's the case, I might try turning up the brightness of my video, but we'll have to see. I don't know for sure if that'll work, but I am like conscious of that. I know obviously this isn't the greatest quality stuff. I am just recording with my phone. I don't have, especially since I'm here in Australia, I'm kind of limited in terms of technology that I can use, but I'm making the most of it, and I hope I can make up for that sort of bad quality with my ever so great charm. But yeah, posing went pretty good. Happy with how it went. And yeah, got cardio for you guys coming up, and I will see y'all back at the apartment. I already accidentally took a sip, but here. Yeah. Okay, it's not as bad as usual. Alrighty, so back at the apartment, and almost done with the trip that we had. I was thinking about it, and I guess the explanation of this trip would take about 11 videos, because it was 11 days, but I don't know, it feels like I'm already almost done talking about it. But anyways, we got to Cairns. Well, we got to Christchurch that night that I was talking to before. Got up early to the airport and got on our plane to fly into Cairns. We had to get up at like 4 in the morning, so I was running on like 4 hours of sleep because we didn't get there till midnight into Christchurch. But we take our flight into Cairns, which is where the Great Barrier Reef is. It's in Queensland. So now I can actually say Queensland, Australia. And we get there, get a rental car, we get to our Airbnb, and okay, I'm trying to remember exactly what we did that day. We got there, we set up, we unpacked. It was a very nice Airbnb. There was a mango tree, and a pear tree in the backyard. It had a pool. It was really nice. And so we unpacked our stuff. And then, sorry, I'm a little like congested right now. I just got a bit of a stuffy nose. But we unpacked our stuff. We walked to the beach and had lunch and just kind of walked along the beach that was there. And that was really nice. And we went back after lunch. We were watching the Packers-Steelers game. That was fun to watch. I think Jordan Love's really overrated, by the way. Anyways, and I'm a Packers fan. But we walked back after lunch on the beach, and it was only like 3 in the afternoon, or even 2, like, because flying from New Zealand to Cairns was a 2-hour time, like, backwards. So we had been up for however long, but it was only technically a shorter amount in the local time. But after that, we drove an hour north to a place that we were hoping would be open. It was like a natural waterfall slide, but it ended up being closed when we got there. So we ended up driving. Okay, I'm remembering everything we're doing now. Davenport I think that's where we were. It was Davenport, and we went to the top of the mountain at Davenport, and we did a little coastal walk. That was really neat, really pretty. Again, this day was a little less like exciting, I guess. It was more just getting there, unpacking, seeing the area. But we did a little like hike. That was cool. Got to see a lot. I'm trying to remember. Then we headed back to the Airbnb, I think, which was another hour drive. And then did we get dinner? Shoot. I don't know. That was roughly it. I don't think there's anything really else that happened that day. But we headed back, had dinner, and went to bed to get up because we were going snorkeling in the morning. So had to go to bed early again because we had to get up kind of early for the snorkeling. But it was a really good experience. Cairns was beautiful that day, and we still had another day in Cairns. So that'll be for the next video. And yeah, 12 days till, wait, no. This video, let me look at my calendar. As of that video, 19 days left. But technically, as we're recording this, I'm not even gonna get into that. Like I said, I'm catching up. So, yeah, as always, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.